Alright, minus 67 here again for the Flames of War tutorial for you guys after you saw the battle report. We're going to be showing you guys how to base infantry since there were some questions about that. So we have our materials here. We have our base, which I've cut a bunch of lines into. I can't think of the word. Scored with a hobby knife and a just big checker pattern. It helps everything stick better. And I have my 4 dudes here. We're going to be building a part of a German Panzer Grenadier HQ. And the easiest way is they show you in the book, and they also show you online. So I've got it pulled up line to see which guys go with which. Got them all pulled out, and I'm going to be taking this Dridex spackle stuff and my convenient pocket knife, since we're here in Texas, we carry knives. And I'm going to be showing you guys what you do step by step. So I'll get back to you when I've applied. So here we are. This is the spackle stuff. It's kind of a pink spreadable material. It's really kind of weird. And you put it on here, and it's going to turn white when it's done, but you just kind of slap it on there, and then use whatever tool. There's some specialized hobby tools, but I just use my knife. And we're going to spread it nice and flat, unless you want to get fancier, which we'll show you later about how to base your guys. So as you can see here, we've got a nice flat finish on it, and I'm just going to take my first guy here, kind of position him forward, and just squish him down in there. And you may think that he won't hold, but actually he will. Once you cover him with flock and paint and everything else, you don't really have to do anything else. So I'm going to be attaching the little reloader guy behind, squishing him in there. And the last guy, or the third, squish him in. And the last guy. And that is all there is to it. These are now done. I'm going to let it sit and dry, and it turns white when it's dry. And then what I do sometimes is you can either cover it in flock or you can just paint it. These guys for Deutsche Corps I've covered in sand, and then I'll go on to the next step and paint them up and put some flock on there and stuff like that. This is with the normal infantry team. And I'll show you one. So here's the last thing. Oftentimes you'll find yourself, like I recently discovered, that one of the 10.5 centimeter batteries I had for my Germans came with 2 observers rather than 1. I didn't have any more models, but I went through my extra bits and I found a little commander guy with a set of binoculars and some jerk pointing to the back. So that totally works for observers with 15 millimeter. Nobody's going to tell. They just know that there's 2 guys on the base, so you can just throw them on there. So, and now I have an observer, and if you want, you can add stuff to it, but it's up to you. At 15 millimeters, most people don't care as long as you can tell what's on the base. 4 guys for an infantry base, or 5 in the case of some British armies, 3 for a command team, and usually 2 for an observer and some special weapons like bazookas. You can use the same spackle stuff like I've done here with these Nebelwerfers and build hills and rises where guys can stand on, give some elevation to it. Not to mention they have a lot of artillery, and the special bases, or the special packs, come with scenic bases, such as this one comes with a grandfather clock, a table with some drinks on it, and I've got some other sandbag ones for the Germans. So if you have any other questions, write them down in the Flames of War threads, and I'll try to answer what I can. So this is minus 67 signing out.